I mean, I'm going to be quite strong on what I'm saying. This is
Excuse me, why me? Why not? Yeah. Is it because he's not a Muslim? Is this why you're giving it to me?
It is. This is what it is. You did,
Can I put it on you?
In a fight.
Can I put it on you?
Which one? Outside the mosque?
It was.
Look how kind
it
of.
was Birmingham or it was a group of people, Muslims, who were fighting against.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Do you know something? I don't fight Muslims. I fight extremists. That's actually what I fight. The question I wanted to ask you, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, I've had a few fights, you know, over the years. You know, not with Ali. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean.
Yeah, go on.
Or not with Mr. Hijab. You know, he's a bit.
We don't want to fight him.
No, well, I ain't got my gum shield. But what I want to say, if someone's a wrong one, then they're wrong. It doesn't really come into religion. And the point you've said a few things in the past, and I'm going to bring it up.
Sure.
It's what you've said is that you believe a child, what I would class as a child, okay, would be if they decide that they're mature enough to have sex, then that's a decision that they should make. Now, my argument is to that, Ali, is you have.
No.
When is a
these are one of the things.
When is a woman? When is a child, a woman or a child, ready for a sexual relationship? When?
Okay, so for example, if we go to Google and we ask.
Don't ask Google or Alexa. I'm asking you, Ali.
Okay, but I'm not the dictionary. I'm going with the actual definition.
From Islam, what does it say?
No, from Islamically, a woman who reaches the age of puberty, if she is mentally, sexually, and physically ready, if there is no harm factor, and this is why I find that what's great about Islam and the Sharia law, not the one that you think of, everybody getting chopped up, nothing like that, So the reason why is because
bit of deflection now.
The West. No, it's actually on topic,
It's a camera.
Our law says one shoe fits all. Islam says no, because a female who's 16 years old they're not all the same, So she might be reaching the age of puberty at 16, mentally, sexually, and physically ready. But Islam says if there's a harm factor.
So when is a girl physically ready?
Hear me out. So Islam doesn't say one shoe fits all. Islam says each individual girl has her rights, her physical rights, That's one of the things the Sharia came to protect, Okay. So the thing is that in this country it says you're 16, okay, you can have sex now. Even though we know teenage girls having sex in the bushes and getting pregnant is an epidemic. No, am I lying? Go and check it out, So what I'm trying to say is this, Islamically, we don't say to our daughters, oh, look, darling, how old are you now? You've reached the age of puberty, it's all right, time to get married. It doesn't work like that. It's the same with you. If you have a daughter...
No, don't put me in the same bracket as...
No.
You can't do that, Ali.
If you have a daughter, and your daughter has reached the age of puberty at 16, are you going to force her to go and get a boyfriend?
The question that I want to ask you, see, we know what Ali does here,
but I'm asking
right?
you a question.
No,
you want me to answer how you want me to answer?
No. I'm asking you a question.
I'm answering you.
Well, you're not. Well, I've got your.
Maybe you're not happy with the answer.
Well, maybe in your mind. If a girl, okay, is between the ages of 9, okay, and 16, okay, anywhere within that age bracket. Okay, they could be mature enough in your view.
No, not in our view. Not in our view.
Right. Whose view then?
No. In generally, like for example, if you go to a doctor, let's say if you go to a doctor, the legal age in this country is 16.
Yeah.
In the United Arab Emirates, it's 18.
In America, in some parts of America, it's
14.
It's
14 with parental consent. 13. In France now, I think they've dropped it to 15. So now, according to our country, France is condoning pedophilia. According to United Arab Emirates, we as the UK are a pedophile country. If you go to some other countries, it's 19. In Turkey, it's 18. So, do you see the problem with giving it a number?
Not over here, I don't know.
Okay, but do you see, if that's not the case, that means France is...
Do you have a problem with a country giving it an age limit?
Okay, this is
legally.
Islamically, what we say is the welfare of the child is vital. So what that means is we can't come and generalize and say, okay, everybody 14, because there might be a girl that's 14 or 15 or 16 that is not ready, but legally a man might come and say, okay, let's go out and we're going to have intimacy, but maybe she's not sexually ready.
Would you?
So
Doesn't
say
it about that, about the well-being of the child
about
and
the
the
what?
woman? In the Quran, does it say that about the well-being of the child and the woman?
There is some verses in Surah Nisa, I can find it for you, but
It's
the Prophet Muhammad,
it's gonna
for
Google it.
example, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he married Aisha, radiallahu anha, and this is one of the arguments that a lot of people
You
bring.
bought your iPad?
Yeah, of course, I need it for references.
Aye.
I wish I had a good memory. Yeah. So the issue is, look, the Prophet, peace be upon him, he married Aisha at 6.
Is your password 666? Is that what you put in? I swear, honestly, Ali.
Okay, just so you don't have a doubt, and I think I'm some kind of a
Devil.
I'm going to show you my password. No one else.
What do you call him?
What's your name? I didn't even ask.
Show it,
I didn't ask your name.
That's what you call him. Rob.
Look, I'm giving you my password. Nobody else.
All right. The bank details will be better. What's the bank account number?
Look.
Aye.
So it wasn't 666. You see how I'm treating Robbie? Yeah?
Right.
Okay. Now the Prophet, peace be upon him, is our role model. Yeah. Okay. He married Aisha at 6.
Yeah.
Consummated at 9. Now, today's society that we live in, it sounds troubling and disturbing. I'm not going to come and say, oh, that sounds great to the ear. But
do you think it's okay to marry someone between the ages of 9 and 16?
That's a good question.
15?
That's what I'm trying to answer. Yeah.
I just want to know if you think that.
Okay, let me answer for you. Yeah? Okay, firstly, we obey the law of the land. We came here, the password that I have says,
I'm asking what you believe, Ali.
Hear me out. I'm telling you what I believe.
You're going around the houses.
I'm not. I haven't even started. Yeah?
You're going around Brick Lane, mate.
I'm trying to go in through the front door, but you're not opening it. Yeah? Okay, so I'm saying to you this, yeah. Okay, for the Prophet, peace be upon him, marrying her at 6 and waiting 3 years shows us, indicates us something to us, yeah. That the Prophet, peace be upon him.
Really?
Yes, it does. Because if this argument of him being a paedophile, yeah, if this was an argument, the question that needs to be asked is, why would a paedophile say, I have the power?
No, I'm asking what you believe, Ali.
Hear me out, Rob, you need to give me a chance. I need to explain it.
I know, but
the question
I've got a 3-hour drive.
It's loaded. Where are you going?
I got done. Nice one, Ali.
I tried.
Aye?
Don't worry.
Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard,
Yeah, you might be coming with me.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to you is the fact that the Prophet, peace be upon him, waited 3 years shows that for us that she wasn't ready to consummate the marriage. Yeah?
She was 9.
No,
He was in his 50s.
And he
54.
married a 6-year-old.
Yes. So hear me out, yeah? Are you telling me that, for example, in history, there is many examples?
No, I'm asking what you believe, Ali. What you believe
I believe
today.
is Islam, and I'm telling you about Islam. I believe Islam and what Islam legislates.
Yeah, but I need you to clarify. Do you believe it's okay to have a relationship? Yeah, but that's what I'm asking.
That's what you're asking, but you're not allowing me to answer. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
No, I'm asking what Ali believes now.
1 second, brothers, please. Yeah.
No, I'm not asking history. I'm asking what Ali believes now.
Hear me out. Yeah. What I believe now and what I would believe is this.
Yeah.
Okay. The welfare of the girl and the boy.
I'm not asking you about the welfare. I'm asking if you think it's okay to have sexual relations with a girl between the ages of 9 and 15.
No, you can't. Firstly, number one, because of the law that we live, that we live in. Number two, Islamically, because she is not mentally, sexually, physically ready, and there's a harm factor, because Allah tells us in the Quran, do not harm yourselves or other people. So if I'm not allowed to harm myself and harm other people,
so categorically,
how am I going to be with a girl?
So categorically, you do not agree with someone having a sexual relationship.
Rob, Ali is a noble. Ali follows Islam.
I'm saying Islam doesn't.
Islam doesn't.
No. Yeah. I'm asking what your view. I'm not interested in religion. I'm asking your view.
My view, I can change tomorrow. I can join the far right tomorrow. I can turn around and be.
I don't think you could, Ali. Let's be honest.
You never know.
Well,
Robinson might accept Islam. You might accept Islam. Our sister might accept Islam. How do you know?
Don't be silly. Honestly, you're such a joker. You're such a joker. You should be on stage.
Is it your daughter?
Hey, is it my daughter? Thank you, that's a compliment. No,
but how do you define the age of consent? Because
watch out, it started to groom you now.
If you go to Italy, the age of consent is 11. The age of consent is 11. It's all Italian paedophile.
What? Sorry?
What I'm saying, in different countries, it varies, right?
No, I told him, I said to United Arab Emirates, we're a paedophile country according to United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
We type the name and we can move on, so then we have to get going.
Well, let me finish the conversation quickly and then I'll do it.
We're just finish.
I will.
Okay, so therefore, what we say is that if I know she's going to be harmed, okay, I'm not going to carry out an act that is going to cause harm to her. This is what Islam teaches us, So the Prophet, peace be upon him, waiting 3 years, because if Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the only man in history that did this, I'll say to you guys.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the Prophet.
There is no him here. There is many people, many kings have married when they were.
I just want to know if you. I just want to. Yeah, but I just want to know. Look, it's a simple question. Look. Yeah. That's it. Your personal opinion is that you don't agree. You can't.
You can't.
Right. So you don't agree with the Quran.
Even if I said this, the Sharia comes and starts.
Because like, says no. If the Quran says that and you disagree with that, which you said you do, you don't agree with the Quran.
The Quran doesn't. Show me that the Quran disagrees with that. It doesn't. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You're following the Prophet.
Also, let me tell you something.
Yeah, but you're following the Prophet.
Yes, but the Prophet, peace be upon him, he married Aisha at Sid.
Yeah, but you don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Give me 2 minutes without interrupting me, and you're going to say, okay, Ali, I understand you now. 2 minutes.
No, it's a conversation.
2 minutes.
Okay, I want to hear the 2 minutes.
Okay, go on then. I'll give you 2 minutes, Ali.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, married. Brother, please, so sorry. The Prophet married Aisha at 6 and consummating at 9 shows us something, yeah? 3 years he waited. What for? Why did the Prophet wait 3 years for? For what? Was he having a cup of tea? What? It shows us that she wasn't ready to consummate the marriage. What that teaches is the following.
Even at 9. Even at 9.
Yep. No. Adults then and today are two different times. Yeah. So, and you still interrupted me. Yeah?
Sorry. Go on.
So what that teaches me is this. Yeah. That if a girl isn't ready to get married, then I can't marry her because the Prophet waited 3 years. Now his 3 years, the 6-year-old, 1400 years ago, might be a girl that's 14 today, and I have to wait till she's 16. Does that answer your question?
What did you say? I tuned out.
Ali,
I tuned out. I zoned out. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I zoned out.
Okay. The Prophet, peace be upon him, marrying Aisha at 6 and consummating at 9.
Yeah.
The 3-year wait that he did shows us that he knew that she wasn't ready to consummate, so he waited for her to be ready. That is the same as me. As 9. Yes, an adult. An adult. That is like today, a 14-year-old girl or a 16-year-old girl. Today.
How do you know that?
Hear me out. Because let me tell you why. Because the fact that the Prophet waited for her for her to be ready to consummate. How are you ready to consummate? You become an adult.
A 9-year-old.
Mentally, 9-year-old. Do you know?
It could be different.
1400 years ago. 9-year-old is not your 9-year-old today, Rob. Come on, time has changed. Today, Rob. Today, a woman in a bikini.
Yeah.
She can go and sunbathe, no problem. Yeah. If she went 1,000 years ago.
Well, not in front of you, she can't, because we know what you do.
Yeah, I wouldn't look at her.
There you go.
If she was doing that in front of the Crusaders, what would happen to her? What would happen to a woman in a bikini at the time of Christian?
But I'm not really interested in what.
She will get killed. So the time.
I'm not really interested in
what he thinks.
I just want to know what you think.
But he told you what you think.
But Rob, what I'm saying is this.
And I think that's
Rob,
a contradiction of what he actually does believe.
No, I don't. But now you're telling me, now that you know me better.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Is a contradiction.
Rob, open your heart. Look, what I'm saying is to you, yeah? My dad hates Islam.
Yeah.
With a severe passion.
Yeah.
Yeah? Even though he's much better now, yeah?
Oh, he's much better.
He's much better now, yeah? After 5-6 years. You know why? Because the thing is, look, you need to understand something, yeah? People want us to hate each other. I don't hate you, Rob. I have no problem. If I saw you walking down the road and somebody came and touched you, I'll be the first to run. And I'm not saying this to make you cry, yeah? I'm just being honest with you, my friend. I have nothing against you. I have nothing against our sister. If I saw any man touching her like this, I swear upon God, I would be there to defend her. I want you to know, open your heart. Look, I open my heart. I learn, I study certain religions. I look at certain things. Why? So I can get rid of my ignorance. The highest form of ignorance.
Yeah, but about the video you made when you were talking about the sister had the little like thing on her neck. Do you remember that video you made? Yeah, you know when you were talking about the sister.
You watch the videos carefully, I like that.
I do watch the videos carefully, Ali. You know what I mean? You know.
Which video? Because I've done a few.
I don't know.
I'm being honest. I've done videos advising our sisters.
I mean, it was an older one. Yeah.
I've done videos advising our sisters.
Yeah.
But that's because we care about them. Okay? I don't go and say, kill them. I don't say that. I just advise.
Sorry to interrupt.
I'm sorry, sister.
Yeah. All right, Ali, you want to take that off?
Rob, you need to come back.
I will do. Yes. I've got to get home. Ali.
Rob, please have a special device. We know where you go, what you're doing now. We know your real name.
Ali, nice to meet you.
Thank you, sister.
He won't do
Thank
it.
you very much.
Yep.
All right, Ali. See you later, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Just to sum up, so brothers and sisters, we just had a really nice discussion with Rob, and I don't know, I thought it was his daughter. I said, is this your daughter? And he said, oh, you think I'm that old? So I don't know, maybe they're married, I don't know, yeah? So it was a nice discussion, and there's a lot of misconceptions that he has because he came with I wouldn't say an agenda, but he's got a certain way of thinking. So to be honest, look, one thing that I would like to advise myself and others as well is when we debate somebody. So for example, sometimes we have a debate with an atheist, yeah, and sometimes we have this perception in our head that every atheist that we talk to, so the atheist that I talked to last week, who was arrogant, who wasn't listening, I'm going to treat this new atheist the same way as him. No, this is wrong. Yeah, Rob is a gentleman. He came, he had some misconceptions, he asked me some questions, and I answered. And I believe the best form of dawah that we can give is with good behavior. And I hope Rob left with a calm heart, that he doesn't think that we're here to take over Sharia law and kill the pigs wherever we find them. Yeah, it was a nice discussion. I just hope God guides him and myself, inshallah. And that's about it. And hope you guys have benefited. Subscribe to Sam Dawah, inshallah. May Allah bless him for his work. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.